Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So hopefully this is a quick video because I see that my battery is going low, but we're just gonna run with it. So today's video is going to be about the purge. If you have not already, definitely subscribe and check out all of my links down below. I have a bunch of social medias and also a magical workbook on how to manifest money. And yeah, that's all down below. And if you have not subscribed or given a like as well, I would really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get started with this video. Let's talk about the purge. So when I first heard about the purge, I completely was like, oh yeah, that makes sense that we all experience that. I don't know what it is about things that cause people to fear so much. The purge isn't anything to fear. We're shifting realities all the time, right? When you are shifting into a very different version of yourself, you are always going to have the old story wanting to repeat. Like it's natural for us to repeat the stories in our heads unless we change them. And then when you start to change them, that old story is still dominant compared to the new story until it's not anymore. And that's when the purge happens. So if anyone's wondering what the purge is, it's basically, again, like it was so demonized, but it's literally just opposite circumstances happening. So let's say, and again, opposite circumstances is literally just perception. Like it's literally your perception on it. So let's say that you're wanting to manifest an SP and you're affirming that they're in love with you, blah, 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 and they block you. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is the purge. I've manifested the opposite. This is like, I'm going through the purge right now. And yes, from the circumstances that I just told you, a lot of you would have been like, oh, well, yeah, that's a negative response. Like, how can he love me but then block me? Like, that doesn't make sense. But then I'm like, on the other side, how do you know that he isn't like so in love with you and is so triggered by seeing you with love that he like can't even look at you and not want to be with you? To protect his sanity, he had to block you because all day he thinks about you and he's like, I have to block her because I have to get work done. In both realities, you get blocked, but you don't know why he blocked you. You don't know. So in that instance, like, to you, because you're trying to manifest communication, but he blocked you. So you think that that's the opposite instead of thinking, oh yeah, this is my bridge to what I want. Like this is the opposite manifesting, when it's like, no, you don't know that. You don't know it's the opposite. So what are you talking about? And the purge is literally that opposite happening and you reacting the same way over and over and over again. So let's say the blocking happens and what you're manifesting is that he's in, what did I say? That he's in love with you, all those things. Marriage? What did I say? I can't even remember. Let's say marriage. You're trying to manifest marriage and he ends up blocking you. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I completely lost my train of thought. Are you gonna come back to me? And my battery's about to die. I don't remember what I was saying when my battery died, but I'm going to move on. Everyone loves to demonize the purge. And in my mind, I'm like, it's literally just breaking a habit. Let's use the example of going to the gym, right? You're going to the gym for 2 days in a row. You're doing great. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym 5 days a week, every single week from now on. That is what I'm going to do. And you go for 2 days. It's great. You're doing fabulous. The third day, you don't wanna go. You don't wanna go. And you're like, oh no, but I said that I was going to go 5 times a week now. But you're like, no, I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. So you don't go. The next day, you get up, you're like, oh yeah, I'm going 5 days a week. I don't feel like going today. I'm not gonna go. But then Friday you go and you get consistent after that for 5 days every single week after that time. But those 2 days that you decided not to go to the gym was you purging. That's a purge, is just breaking a habit. It's literally just the opposite happening because the habit is you doing the opposite and you're trying to break that habit. So what's gonna happen? Because it's a habit, the old thinking is gonna come back. When you are trying to manifest something new, like the old thinking about whatever you don't have needs to change before you can switch. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why like people say that they don't experience the purge, but I'm like, you don't react to the purge. I think it's a better way to say it because I feel like every manifest, and I feel like it's false advertising to say that you aren't going to have to break the habit of being the old you, when that's exactly what you have to do. You literally have to let the old you die in order to enter into a new reality. So I just think, I don't know, I think we should stop being scared of the purge because it's literally just breaking a habit. Like, are you scared of not going to the gym? Like, if you were one of many of us that have just wanted to start going to the gym, did you get scared that you were going to decide not to go to the gym one day? No, it's just like, it's just the old you. Now we're just changing it. That's it. It's not something to fear. I hope I'm making sense. Like the whole point in this video is that the purge isn't something to be scared of. The purge is just to show you your old way of thinking and react differently. Now you just react differently to the same exact thing. Instead of freaking out that he blocked you, from my example before, instead of freaking out that he blocked you, instead be like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is leading him to being with me. That's it, literally. And there's you getting being done with the purge. That's it. The purge happens because, again, you're trying to think differently. So the old thinking's coming up, you react differently, now the new thinking can come. Do you get what I'm saying? The new thinking can now be ingrained, because it's like, oh, we're not doing this anymore. We're not going to the gym anymore. We're going to the gym now. The mindset of someone who goes to the gym and someone who doesn't, and that goes consistently 5 days a week, is not gonna be the same person that doesn't go to the gym at all. Are we on the same page here? Purges aren't something to be feared. Like, a lot of the times, even us purging, like throwing up, a lot of us are like, oh yeah, I need to throw up and then I'll be good. Are you fearing the puking? No, you know the puking is going to make you feel better. You know this purge is going to make you a better human. You're going to be more solidified in your new reality by dealing with this right now. So why not be like, oh yeah, I got this shit. Like, ooh, you tried to get me, nice try. I've been actually saying that a lot lately because I don't know why. I was experiencing a lot of road rage from people for a little bit. Like, just not even road rage, just people driving very stupidly, not safe, not safe drivers. And so I was like, oh no, you are not about to get me with this. No, I experience miracles every day. My life is beautiful. You trying to get me into that old self of me being angry? Nope, not today. And literally the rest of the day, it was great. So it's literally just like reacting differently. And that was clearly a purge, because I used to get really, really angry at people. Never like honked or cussed anyone out or anything. But you know, in the safety of my car, I would get angry. But not anymore. I was like, no, you're not gonna get me today. Sorry. I like my happy self. Thank you. You're not gonna mess with my vibe. So that's literally it. The purge isn't something to fear. The purge is something natural that literally our bodies do, you know? Like, we have to get the bad stuff out somehow. And it literally just plays out in your reality so that you could be like, oh yeah, that's the old me. What a peasant way of thinking. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you have not already, and give it a like if you have not already. I also have a magical workbook on how to manifest money that is linked down below. Also, all my social media is linked down below. I think I'm going to start posting on my second channel. Hopefully this weekend I'll film something. I kind of want to do like a little challenge, so that should be fun. So if you like to garden, that's down below. But if you're not 18 or older, please don't go to that channel. Thank you. But anyways, I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in a later one. Bye.